Hi ladies, I'm Tamara Jeffries, owner of Grow and Thrive Wellness, and I want to take a minute just to give you some information about my background, my training, and why I do what I do. It all began a long time ago, I think in my early mid-20s. I had a dinner party for my birthday with 9 of my closest women friends. And after that dinner party, I had the sad realization that 4 out of the 10 women present had been victims of sexual violence, and myself is included in that number. That's 40%. And that figure represents what is, or was at the time, the national average for survivors of sexual assault or childhood sexual abuse was around 40%. I like to think that it's probably way higher because most women, well, many women don't report. That 40% is only for the women that report. And of the 40% that were sitting at that table, I don't think any of us reported our assaults. So I figured that the number is much higher. And that caused me to go into a bit of despair, just momentarily. And then I thought, well, okay, I want to do something about this. This is a reality, and it's an ugly reality, and I want to do something about it. So what can I do? Well, I want to help women heal. I want to help women get their lives back and get back on track to being the woman that they want to be before this horrible thing happened that interrupted not just their life, but their body and their psyche. Everything that it means to be you is disrupted by sexual violence. So I want to become the one-stop shop for healing and helping women get through this. So that set me on a path. And over the course of a few years, I went to graduate school and got my master's in somatic psychology and tailored my curriculum to really what I wanted to focus on was trauma and how to heal trauma and how to heal sexual trauma specifically. So using somatic psychology, which is the study of the mind-body connection, that field is still burgeoning. It started, I would say, in the 70s, and the big name theorists are still alive and well and doing great work. And it's just been phenomenal for me and for many survivors of PTSD, of sexual assault, in helping to move that trauma out of the body. So I got my master's in somatic psychology. I did numerous certifications in trauma resolution. I became certified as a body worker, as a holistic health practitioner, and created a practice in which I did one-on-one counseling with women, but also led women's empowerment workshops and women's circles, because it's one thing to sit one-on-one with a counselor or a therapist and go through your process, but there's something so profound about going through this process with a group of women who are dealing with very similar issues and helping each other through that process, being supportive, being mirrors for each other, and being a safe space for people to express feelings that you can't express everywhere. I mean, the horrors of this trauma can leave such scars on you that to speak of it, it's not really dinner conversation, right? It's like there are just some places you can't. And that's why it became really important for me to create spaces where you can freely talk about the things that are weighing on your heart and your mind so heavily. So that was a whirlwind of trainings that I went through over the course of 4 years, and then set up my practice and was working for a while in the Bay Area, in Berkeley, California. And then I left for a little while and I went abroad and I was teaching yoga. I'm a certified yoga teacher as well. And helping women that I met there in that transition of being an expat in a new place, feeling all the feelings of alienation and strangeness in a new culture. But then I came back to the States and went back to South Carolina, where my family's from, and opened a wellness center there in the wonderful community of Lake Wiley, South Carolina, before finally deciding to settle here in California in Long Beach with my partner. And this is where I now reside. And with so much going on with the pandemic and everything having to move to online, thank you, Zoom, my practice now is online, and I'm still seeing women one-on-one, and I'm creating a new circle of women called Sister Circles. And I'll give you more information about that in a little while. But I just wanted to let you know just a little bit about me, where I'm coming from, and why I do what I do, and why I created Grow and Thrive, because I want to help women grow and thrive and become the woman that they want to be. That's it for now. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.